Hi neighbors, me Thriftastic Mom. Today I'm going to show you how I cook my Italian mild sausages here. A neighbor here on YouTube asked me to show how I fix them, so thought I'd show you. Actually, all I do is put them in my spaghetti. I mean, there's lots of different ways of course you can make these. And I just take them, and really, I always push them, add the casing like that in little meatballs, kind of, and don't put the casing in. And I'll just make little meatballs or little chunks. It don't matter. It's just according to how big you want them. I just push them, add the casing into my pan, and just let them cook up like I would my hamburger meat. Just like that. You can make them meatballs, you can make them chunks, whatever you prefer. And of course there's several different ways you can use Italian sausages. You can cook them up, eat them on buns or just whatever, but this is really good in spaghetti also, if you've never eaten it in spaghetti. Pushing all my meat out of the casing. You really don't need the casing. Most people don't eat the casing. You can, but okay. I started making this spaghetti years ago because a friend of mine made hers like this, and it was just yummy. I mean, it was wonderful. And she showed me how she made it, and I don't do it like this every time. Sometimes I just make normal spaghetti, but every now and then we'll kick it up a notch with some of this Italian sausage in it, and it is so good, y'all. It will just kick your spaghetti up to a whole nother level. If you've not ever tried it, I would definitely try it, especially if you are a meat eater. And you can put as little or as much as you want, because I am going to brown up some regular ground beef in this too. So I'm not going to use a whole pack. I only thawed out like a half a pack of them. Or if you do, you know, you could save the rest for another day and eat them with some bread or something. Ever how you want to do. So just kind of let it, you know, start cooking up. Alright, that's all my Italian sausages. And on the other side, I'm just going to go ahead and throw in my ground beef. I have pre-wrapped in aluminum foil, because I always buy big packs of meat and then I break them down. I'm just going to break in my ground beef here on this side. The only reason I'm putting it in like that is so it won't kind of smush or tear up my Italian sausage. So it gets cooked up a little more. And I'm going to put a little salt on everything. Just salt to my taste. Then I'm going to let all this meat brown up. And then when it gets browned up, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, it looks like it's all nicely done. My ground beef and my Italian sausage. So now I got to take it over and just drain the grease out of it. And it'll be ready to put my sauce in. I don't put a lot of extra spices or anything in it because between the sauce and the good flavor of the Italian, it really don't need it. So that's pretty much all I do with it. Okay. Alright, I just put all my meat back in my pan. Looks good. It tastes good. And now it's just time to put in your favorite spaghetti sauce. I like the mushroom flavor. This is one jar here. I will put more because when you have more meat like this, of course you want more sauce to cover the meat. So that's one jar. Then I'll put some of this one in. And if you got a whole crowd of people, you may want to use both jars, but a lot of times I don't put about half of that one in. Just according to how much meat I got. I'll turn this down and just let it simmer until supper time. And I'll make me some spaghetti noodles to go with it. But that's pretty much it. That's how I use my Italian sausages. If you enjoyed seeing this video on how I use up my Italian sausages, then leave me a comment below, like up the video, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. That way you can become a new neighbor of mine. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.